Hey everyone, so this is my second video today. So this is video number 3, and this is your emergency fund. What is an emergency fund, Heather? Well, I'll tell you what it's not. It's not Christmas shopping. It is not going out and getting new summer clothes. It is not getting tires for your vehicle. It is not what else can I say? Shoes. I know that a lot of people like to buy shoes, but emergency fund is not those things. Sorry, it's not. So your birthdays and Christmas and stuff that you should be planning for, those are things that come up every year. That's not an emergency. You know what's going to happen. So with emergency fund, it is for things like your wash machine breaks down, your refrigerator breaks down, your truck breaks down, your phone, you drop it in the commode. You know, you have to have a phone, so that's what an emergency fund is. So you don't go buy a new phone just because you want a new phone. You save up for that. So let me make that clear, people. So you know that life is going to happen. So Randall and I have went through about 2 months of the unexpected happening with us. His truck broke down, and then my truck broke down, and then my truck broke down again. And you just never, and then his dump truck broke down. And this was all within 2 months. So yeah, that's life. So life is still good, you know, but anyway, so if you prepare for emergencies, it's so much less stressful. So whatever you do, save up for that emergency fund. And you say, well, Heather, my husband spends every penny that I save. He thinks that his need for a new gun is an emergency. Well, I'm here to tell you that sometimes you got to do things a little differently. I'm not saying to lie. Lying is not a good thing. So, but you can go ahead and prepare. So you can have a savings account somewhere for emergencies. Now, if emergency happens, then you share that emergency fund with your partner. Say, I was saving up for rainy days. I knew that we need to be preparing, and they will thank you for it. So again, I'm not saying to lie, and I'm not saying that it's okay to do that, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and I have to do what I have to do. So make sure you save for that fund. And Dave Ramsey says to save up $1,000. However, with today's economy, I will tell you that the things that we've had happen has not been $1,000. It's been above and beyond. So, and that's each occurrence. So I'm going to tell you, I would do $1,500 to $2,000. So make sure you plan accordingly. You plan what you need. Now, you just stick that in the savings, wait for emergency. Hopefully you won't have to use it. And if you can make it through a year without using your emergency fund, then you're truly blessed. So anyways, but if you have it, then it's there and you don't have to be stressing out. If you use that emergency fund for a true emergency, make sure you put it back. Now, how do you save quickly for an emergency fund? Because you want to get this done as quick as possible. So I'm going to say that you look around, see what you can sell, see what you have that you've not used in a long time that someone else would love to have. You know, I see all the time people putting on Facebook clothing. And I know that I have clothes I have not worn in forever that someone else would like to have. And so you can sell clothing. Your husband can sell some of his stuff in his garage or his 5 buildings that he's got full of stuff that he hasn't used and don't even know that's in there. You can come up with this quickly. So Randall and I, when we did this, we were amazed at how quick we come up with that $1,000. So sell your stuff, put a post on Facebook saying, hey, I will detail your car. Do little things, find a way to do it. But most of all, make sure that you find a way to make it fun. So I have a cute little emergency fund sheet that I use and I color in. I have a lot of sheets that I use, and one day I'm going to show you all my budget board of when we had about 2 years ago, not counting our house, we had about $70,000 in debt. And every time I would make a payment, I would color it up, and it was just so much fun, and it inspired me, and I stuck it right on the wall in front of where Randall was sitting every day on his little recliner. So people would come to the house and there would be my debt-free board, and it had all of our finances up there, everything that we charged, or not charged, but everything that we had a loan on, it was on the board, and it would be colored, and they'd be like, what is that? What is that? So I did it. I put it up in front of Randall so that Randall would see and that it would motivate him. And you know, that's the thing about it, is just staying motivated and staying excited about what you're doing and thinking about your future. Most people don't even have a clue how much money they're going to need when they retire. Most people don't have a clue how they're going to retire. They're thinking they're going to have to work until they're 90. I personally do not want to work until I'm 90 years old. Now, I might be wanting to work because I'm not going to want to sit around, but I want to do what I want to do. If I want to go and work at Walmart and be a greeter just so I can socialize, then that's what I want to do. So anyways, find a way to get that emergency fund. Do what you gotta do, pick up another job. You know, most of us work 8 hours a day. And then we go home and sit for another, how many more hours? 8 hours? Go get a job, work 2 jobs. And when you work 2 jobs, I will promise you, you will wanna take every penny you make and put it towards your debt. But anyways, make it fun. Come up with a savings, emergency savings. We will talk more about a savings later, but this one today is an emergency savings. And having that emergency savings is very important. So go on and get you one.